are all done, guys. I know it doesn't look like much. It's not really entirely all done. And what I mean by done is the body swap. The chassis swap is completed. Both cars are mated together in a welding fashion. I had to weld them all together. I thought of bolting them together, but why? I don't think I'm ever gonna unbolt this body off this chassis to do whatever I have to do to this car. Everything else, as in a 135, is pretty accessible where they belong, so I gotta be alright. So from now on, it's all detail work. I've been on the hunt for parts and accessories on the outside of this car to make it look the part. I can't find them. I mean, new anything doesn't really exist very rarely. Even when you, like, let's say these trim pieces, you bought these. This exists, that exists, the other side exists, that exists, that exists. Guess what? The passenger side rear doesn't exist. I'm not going to buy all that and rock it without the passenger side rear trim. So what I'm doing is, I believe this is what I'm going to end up doing. This aluminum strip is very malleable. It follows contours of anything you want it to follow contours to. We use this trim piece in building interiors for, like, let's say door panels and whatnot. Comes in a raw finished. Like I said, it's very malleable, so it scratches, but once I polish this out, it's gonna be good. What's the process? It's got a channel in the back that comes with clips that can go into existing holes, and I would have to spread them apart to have them attach, or some type of ways. I'm not really entirely sure how to make that work just yet, but I don't know. So far, I'm liking what I'm seeing. It does look pretty cool. It is very slightly so thinner than the original trim piece, but I may be okay with it. But anyway, yeah, the body's all together. I am now kind of trying to figure out what I'm going to do as far as the transition of this interior goes. See, this piece that goes all the way around I mean, this was a convertible car. That goes all the way around actually seems to be fitting quite nicely. So the glass will still fit here perfectly fine. The only problem is the side wheel. You have this gap, which I can just fill it in with a piece of polycarbonate material and wrap it in the same vinyl and call it a day. So yes, you would see, when you look down the side of the car, you would see like a black void there, but it's not that important because this is going to be a race car. I can have my name there with my blood type or whatever in a strip. You will never be able to tell. But I'm not entirely sure if that's what I want to do there. I may end up getting rid of the entire back seat too. I kind of wanted this car to be a streetable race car look and feel. So, I mean, I love that idea. I may just go ahead with it and just do that, and that way, you know, I get to keep the back seat too for the kids or anybody else that maybe wanted to take a ride in the back.
I can't ride in the back.
But yeah, I'm not entirely sure. We'll see what happens. Oh yeah, so update on everything else. I had ordered the body kit, Group 2 body kit with 100mm arches. So that would be about 4 inches on both ends, wide. I got the ones without the vents to be honest, I know the fanboys of a CSL race car would immediately lean towards a Group 5 kit, but I'm not for it. It's too big, it's too gnarly, it's too Batmobile. I don't want to drive around a Batmobile. I want a streetable race car look, and Group 2 looks just phenomenal. Yes, this car will be done in Group 2. Let's say there's another car, there happens to be another car that's done in a Group 5 body kit, and you put the two next to each other, and obviously, I'm pretty sure the Group 5 will get a lot more attention because it's more, it feeds more your inner child.
Batman has the Batmobile.
That's what I feel like it does. But in terms of work or how much the kits cost, they're exactly the same. So I don't know. It's a preference, and I'm preferring the Group 2. And then we'll see how it comes out and how it looks. But I'm pretty confident it's going to look pretty badass. I ordered some badges. These badges are $400 each if you found original ones. I was able to find them for $35 each. Reproduction ones. Perfection. So I met this gentleman who's been in the BMW game for quite a long time, and he's been collecting E10s, E9s, a bunch of other cars around. So I was giving away the entire rear end of this car with the floor, you know, the diff, the axles, and whatnot. Because I was going to just throw it away. I made a small listing. I said, come and get it free. He hit me up. He wanted it. I said, please, just take it. This guy is so nice. He ended up saying, hey, man, I have extra parts if you need them. I'm like, yes, I do need them. Just let me know what you need for them. Or if you could wash hands. Whatever you want me to do for you, I will do it. I need them. So it turns out he has turn signals up front. He has tail lights. He has the panel that connects the tail lights together with the anyway, insert what I can't say.
Come on, idiot, think.
License plate. That he may have glass, which is great. I did find the rear glass, but I could not find the windshield, so we'll see what happens there. But he may have a couple trim pieces here and there. I may be going that direction. If he does give me a few trim pieces, then I will try and find the rest of the pieces. If not, I'm going to be creating my own, which is this thing. What else? There's a bunch of stuff going on. I am going with no headlights. I'm going to just cover those up. I'm going to get headlight covers, slap those on, and I have another great, sleek idea for a headlight solution. They're going to be so much brighter than what the original headlights are supposed to be like, and you won't tell that they're there. So there's that. And no, they're not going to go behind the grills. I haven't got the windshield yet. I'm sorry, I haven't gotten the windshield yet. That's why I have not cut the dash to where I'm supposed to cut it, I believe. Let's get the windshield laid down there, measure the distance, cut it, place the windshield, call it a day. Also, since I cut the radiator support on the original car, the E9, now the hood does not connect to the car. But not that big a deal. I'm going to get, well, I already ordered them, 4 quick locks on all 4 corners and just click them in, and that's that. What else? I still have to find wheels. I may end up having them built for the body kit. I have this jig that measures offset and the width, with and without the tire. So we'll see where that takes us. Oh, by the way, I got door handles. Damn, that was wild. So look at all this rust. I got new ones of these. So the pinch weld. Oh, I'll put this plastic piece back on here, which is the original piece from the 135. This transition is just so sick. So this is the inner pinch weld, outer pinch weld on the E9 to the 135. This is a pretty solid piece of steel here. It's almost about a 1/4 inch of thickness. So through and through, it's the strongest piece that actually holds the entire door jam together, because this is just screwed. So I mean, the door's shut. There's no flakes in the body. Everything went back on perfectly fine. All I have to do here, this is the worst part of the car. All I have to do here is just replace the inner door jam. Well, this just sheet of metal, and call it a day. Obviously, the new piece will get welded onto this thicker piece that's already welded to the 135. I figured I would show you this because seeing all of this and the after is going to be pretty awesome. It looks hopeless. It's always been hopeless. This car was sitting in the sand with no wheels, no subframe, no nothing. It was just collecting sand, not even dust, and just rusting away. So, where it stands right now is just massive, and it moves, it drives. It's an E9. Don't tell me what I got here. You can tell me it's a 135 all day long, but guess what? It is an E9. It's going to be E9. It's going to be finished in an E9 with all modern amenities that a 135 would have. So who cares about an M30 that's got, barely 200 horsepower? I don't even think they had 200 horsepower with the carburetors. I totally forgot. I should have looked that up, but that's how much I care. An ancient suspension, a shifter that shifts a foot apart in between gears, the slop? No, I didn't want that. I mean, I had these cars. I have an E3, basically the same car, but a 4-door version of this car. I know exactly how it drove. So I don't want that. So, this is the way. I love it. You're going to love it. And that's that. So, anyway, finding out, I figured I would just update you guys with what I'm up to so far. And the GP2 kit should arrive within a month. Zap Race Art, he's great. He promised he will be building them within 2 weeks and shipping them away. I should be getting them, I don't know, sometime next month, maybe the end of next month. And yeah, it gets real. It gets real from then on. Signing out. Subscribe, I guess.